How will coronavirus change Ramadan for Muslims? Muslims around the world will observe the holy month of Ramadan under lockdown and tight restrictions due to coronavirus outbreak that has paralyzed entire countries. Ramadan is the holiest month for Muslims in which they fast during daylight hours, congregate for prayers and share meals as community. For latest updates, subscribe News 786, like and share the video. The first day of fasting for Ramadan, which is determined by the sighting of the new moon, is likely to be Friday, April 24 in most Arab nations. But with strict curfews and physical distancing directives enforced to limit the spread of the highly contagious COVID-19 disease, many of the Ramadan rituals and traditions will be curtailed this year. How will fasting be different? During the holy month, Muslims wake up early to eat a pre-dawn meal called suhoor and break their fast after sunset with a meal called iftar. Breaking of the fast is usually a communal affair. It is common for mosques and host large iftar, especially for the poor. Because of the pandemic, which has spread to 185 nations, many countries this year have advised citizens to avoid large gatherings and have suhoor and iftar individually or with family at home. In Egypt, all Ramadan activities, including group iftar and charitable tables, are banned. The World Health Organization has advised using virtual alternatives where possible for social and religious gatherings. Month-long Ramadan bazaars with stalls selling food, drinks and clothes, usually busy sites, are not allowed in Malaysia, Brunei and Singapore. Rosanna Isa, head of the Malaysia-based group Sisters in Islam, said this will have a big economic impact on small businesses and single mothers who rely heavily on this source of income. Meanwhile, as food consumption usually rises in Ramadan, there are concerns of panic buying and supplies running low amid the lockdown. On this occasion, we have to practice physical distancing, not to greet one another in a way that we usually greet by hugging our fellow Muslims or shaking their hands. This will definitely have an impact on the spread, she said. Congregation prayers are banned in several countries and many mosques have been temporarily closed. Jordan has suspended the special evening Taraweeh prayers at mosques, using citizens to offer them at home. In Iran, one of the region's hardest hit areas, Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has also called on people to avoid collective prayers. However, we are facing a different enemy this time around. It can be merciless and invisible, she said. Can people still pray together? Congregation prayers are banned in several countries and many mosques have been temporarily closed. Jordan has suspended the special evening Taraweeh prayers at mosques, urging citizens to offer them at home. In Iran, one of the region's hardest hit areas, Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei has also called on people to avoid collective prayers. In the Malaysian state of Selangor, the Sultan has suspended religious activities in mosques until at least May 31. The religious authorities are definitely encouraging people to do their daily 5 prayers at home, and I think it really is within the people and family then to inculcate the spirit of coming together and praying as a group, Rosanna said. In Saudi Arabia, King Salman has ordered the shortening of Taraweeh prayers, which will be held without public attendance at the 2 holy mosques in Makkah and Medina. Meanwhile, Pakistan will allow congregation prayers at mosques during Ramadan, but worshippers must keep a distance of 2 meters 6 feet from each other and are encouraged to bring their own prayer mats. Qatar, Egypt, Indonesia, Lebanon, Morocco, Syria, and the United Arab Emirates and many other Muslim nations are likely to begin fasting starting on Friday. Amid the coronavirus outbreak, many activities during Ramadan are certain to be curtailed in Muslim-majority nations in the Middle East and elsewhere. Saudi Arabia's government said it would maintain the ban on all congregation prayers in the country, including Taraweeh, a set of special prayers that take place during the holy month. In the United States and Europe, Muslim communities rely on astronomical calculation are likely to be observed Ramadan from Thursday evening as well, with Friday being the first day of fasting.